What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the Clouds Podcast. We are your hosts. I'm CESAR.
I'm Jay. Welcome back to a new episode.
What's up? So today we are gonna get into some shit first. But before we because I wanted to talk about a certain topic. Before we get into that, we wanted to kind of spice up the podcast by getting an idea that originated from a YouTuber called A-Dubs. I want to give credit.
Right.
So she presented to us, the viewers, the quarantag, and it's basically like it's 40 questions. We're not going to do all 40 questions, of course, but it's 40 questions that have to do with quarantine, what you've been doing during it, stuff like that, is so on and so forth.
Let's just do it. No, we'll all catch along.
Yeah. So, first question is, how are you attempting to maintain sanity? Do you want to answer that?
Damn. Honestly, I think kind of like work.
Work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, like, I guess, like, it kind of, like, gives me, like, I don't go out a lot anymore. Mm-hmm. Or, like, I didn't go out a lot anyways. But, like, being at work kind of, like, gives me that, that social stimulation.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't, like, go insane.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
And also, like, just, like, watching TV.
That's cool.
And family members.
Yeah.
You know, socializing with them.
Definitely.
What about you?
For me, it's been messing with stuff, like, on my computer, like learning how to play music on it. And painting has also been a recent one, which I've really enjoyed. And let's see what else. I like to go on walks. Now that I drive a lot, I like to go on drives. I like to go just chill my mind out for a little bit. I love listening to music. Sorry. Is there any way I can?
Yeah, we can. Just put it over there.
What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, driving around. I've been driving around for a little bit, and it's pretty fun. Like, it's really, really cool to, what do you call it? It's like, I guess, kind of like, yeah, just cruise.
With music and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really, really nice.
Yeah. We should actually go for a cruise later.
Yeah, I'm down, dude. Definitely.
What's it called? You got another question?
Oh, yeah, questions. I forgot. These are questions. What is this?
You forgot we do questions?
Oh, yeah. Shit, show and tell. I can't show you guys anything. Show and tell is like, show us something you've made during quarantine.
No, I remember show and tell.
Huh?
I remember show and tell.
No.
Did you ever do show and tell?
Yeah, I did. Last thing you purchased.
Huh. Slushy.
Same for me.
I think so, yeah.
Because we went together.
A slushy.
Yeah.
Extra large slushy.
Yeah. Let's see. What are you most excited to do when this is all over?
Shoot.
Really?
Like go shooting.
Hell yeah.
Like pictures and shit.
Hell yeah.
Going outside.
That'd be sick.
Maybe doing a little bit of shopping. So I could use some clothes.
Definitely.
I don't know. I think like nothing. I feel like not much has changed in my life.
Yeah.
Because I didn't go out that much to begin with. Oh. Sorry about that. Oh my god.
I'm just kidding.
Stupid dogs. I'm gonna go cook them real quick.
But.
Hey, be quiet. Just kidding. I love you. Just kidding. I don't abuse my dogs. I love my dogs.
What was the question though? It was. Most excited for. What are you most excited for? Right. So did you already answer that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What about you?
For me, probably the most exciting thing is just like living my summer.
True. Road trips.
Yes. Oh, dude, going to Santa Rosa. I want to go.
Yeah, bro. We have to, bro. We have to.
Dude, I have to fucking go.
The summer. See.
We have to.
See, that's what I wish the summer would be like.
Yeah. Exactly. And like.
Hopefully. And I feel like everybody else feels the same way.
Yeah, definitely.
They just want a good summer.
I just want to go to Santa Rosa, fool.
Man, fuck coronavirus.
And dude, man, fuck Miss Rona, fool, honestly. Fuck Miss Rona.
Miss Rona?
Yeah. You ever heard that name before?
Nah.
You ever heard that name circulate?
Nah. Nah.
Damn. No, yeah. I'm really just excited to just like live my summer, man, and just like explore, just like freely and stuff.
True.
And stuff.
That's what you want.
Yeah, I feel like I mean if I'm looking forward to any specific activities, probably just going to Santa Rosa.
True.
I really want to go. You can pick out a question. Pick out a question yourself.
Alrighty. Let's see. What is your most used apps or websites? What have you been using the most?
Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Probably Instagram. I don't know what it is about Instagram, but Instagram is just so fucking addicting.
Really?
Yeah, for me, I don't understand.
I feel like I do get on it, but like I don't think it's addicting. I just like I don't know, like I get on it and I scroll a little bit and then I get on it throughout the day, but I'm never like there for like too long, you know.
Yeah, I feel like a 35-year-old mom too, because that's what really like Facebook. I love scrolling through Facebook. True. I think Facebook is so fucking funny, dude. Like I feel like I honestly find funnier shit on Facebook than I find
never really
on fucking Instagram.
I never really got Facebook, bro.
Really?
Yeah, like.
Yeah, dude.
I would keep getting it and like uninstalling it.
It's because I also get a lot of Mexican memes. You know what I mean?
True.
A lot of Hispanic memes, so it's just like there's a lot more of a variety on Facebook than there is on Instagram. But yeah,
I get that. For me, it had to be Minecraft, bro. I've been grinding on Minecraft.
Yeah,
bro.
You've been vibing on Minecraft. You've been vibing, mad vibing, dude.
Yeah, bro. It's like I love playing that game. It's like that's like my that's like the equivalent of Animal Crossing to me.
Guys, you don't understand. Like, we'll literally be mid conversation, and he'll whip it out and start playing while we're talking.
Sometimes I just gotta take care of shit. Yeah, I love it, dog.
And sometimes we'll be like in a drive-through or something, and while we're waiting, he'll whip out Minecraft and start playing before we get our food.
I gotta do some shit. I gotta take care of my shit.
I gotta do some maintenance real quick. Give me a second.
I gotta do a quick world checkup.
Yeah.
But no, I love that game, dude.
I found a few locations for Jacob near you. The first one is Jacob's at 3721 Rutledge Road Northeast Suite B1, Albuquerque. The second one is Univ of NM School of Medicine.
Hey Google, stop. Hey Google, stop.
Hey Google.
Shh. The third one is
Hey Google.
PMD.
Stop. What the fuck was that, Google?
Yo, what? Yo, Google, what the fuck?
What the fuck was that?
Hey, Google.
What the fuck was that?
Hey, Google. Do you work for the government?
Google never shares your data with government authorities unless their request satisfies legal requirements and Google's policies. To learn more, check Google's transparency report at g.co/transparency report.
Now I'm good. I'm good.
Damn, why did she use that man's whole address?
We're sorry about that, Jacob.
We'll probably have to cut that.
No. It was a street, probably. It wouldn't give us a fucking coordinate of a fucking person, dog.
You think so, bro? Imagine. Oh, God, dude. I hope not.
No, of course not. Of course not. It wouldn't randomly just fucking say the coordinate of somebody else, huh?
Let's go check the address.
All right. We'll do that. And then next episode, we'll come back with an update.
I'll tell you what Jacob said.
And if we don't come back, then that means we're dead. So,
that means
this might be our last episode, guys. This might just be our last episode.
This is our last episode, actually.
Let's see. Oh yeah, questions. I forget. This is a questionnaire.
Right. Ask me a good ass question, bro. Ask a good ass question.
What is the meaning of life? It's literally one of the questions.
Really?
What is the meaning of life?
Oh. Damn.
What do you think is the meaning of life?
What do you think is the meaning of life? You first. I'm thinking about it.
I think the meaning of life, of course, like it's different for everybody else. So my meaning of life is very different from everybody else's.
True.
Right. So like the meaning of life is genuinely like, for me at least, is being able to be the best that I can, and not only that, but like be at the best mindset that I can be. Like, I want to at some point really want to delve into Buddhism and like really try to set my mind straight. And like I've been trying to get into meditation, and like I just want to be more peace at mind with myself, because I feel like I'm very angry. I'm a very angry person. I feel like inside.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm a very angry person. I get very angry very easily. So I feel like the meaning of life for me in that sense would be just finding a way to release that anger in places where like it's not harmful for not only myself but for others. You know. Other than that, then maybe, boobies, but.
Oh my god. Oh damn, that's pretty good. I don't know what the meaning of life is, bro, to be honest. I feel like maybe perhaps like the meaning of life to me would be like doing what you like to do.
Yeah.
You know? Like finding
something you're comfortable with.
Finding happiness, and comfortability. Yeah. But
yeah, I mean, it's not necessarily not all the way. Yeah.
Like you should also like take chances and stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
And like recently, I feel like one thing that I've thought about a lot, considered in my life, is time. Right. So like I feel like time is a lot of life. You know, like you shouldn't rush it. Yeah. You should plan it out and like
there you go.
And like take your time with it. Yeah. You know? Because I feel like if you rush it, then like it's easy to like lose track, I feel, maybe. Yeah, definitely. You know, it's easy to get lost if you try to rush things, because I feel like that's what I was doing. That's what I was trying to do. Is rushing it. Yeah. Like rushing things with like my education and shit. Yeah. But I feel like I need to take it a little slower. Yeah. And slow down and see the bigger picture. Yeah. See, I have a very big problem with that too. I feel like you kind of get tunnel vision when you like rush it. It's hard to see like the outside and like think different ways. Yeah. So that's, I guess, I don't know, that's kind of what meaning of life. Meaning of life is to me, like. Meaning of life is like. I don't know, dude. I don't know. And like I like something that I feel like I've learned to understand is like the feeling of failure. Yeah. Like I feel like I recently have learned to fail a lot more. And I've learned to, like, cause, like, I don't know, see it in a positive way. Because, like, I don't know, it was like this really weird string of events that happened almost all at the same time that were unfortunate, and some of them were, of course, heavier than others. But it was a really weird string of events, like, because it happened relatively in the same time, and I just felt like the whole world was attacking me at that point. And so, like, for me, whatchamacallit, like, what was my point? It was, if we're talking about, it was, what was it that was, like, the meaning of life? Fucking, god damn it, did I really just lose it? I really just lost it. That it was, like, running for your mistakes?
Let's see.
Something about that, right? We could just say replay back.
No way. No, we're gonna remember this. This. All right. So, let's see. Let me think. So we brought up before that. It was the meaning of life was
time rushing it.
Rushing it. See, okay, we're getting closer. Rushing it. So, failure. I was talking about failure.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say. I was related to that I know what you're talking about. And like, I feel like I was reading this thing that said, it was like about mentorship and like teaching people to like see failure as normal, like as an everyday thing, you know?
Yeah.
see it in a new light.
Yeah, definitely.
Change your perspective.
Yeah, because I had this like really weird thing happen to me recently, you know.
Yeah, tell us about it.
And I mean, you know what I'm talking about.
Right,
I'm not talking about it here, but
right.
like it like I was able to face that situation with as much understanding and calmness, I guess, that I could have. And like I feel like that's a lot of that is due to the fact that like I decided that like I don't know. I feel like I don't really want to take as much anymore. I feel like I want to give. And I feel like with this thing that I was dealing with, I kind of had to make myself learn to let it go.
Right.
I feel like I had to make myself learn to do that. And like I felt like for the longest time I was preparing myself for that to happen. You know what I'm saying? And like and when it did happen, it didn't feel real, but it felt like it didn't feel real just because of how I was reacting. Like even though it was happening to me, I was the one giving this entire situation like the ability to separate from me. You know. So like I made that happen on my own terms. I didn't make it stay. And so like I feel like a lot of that has to do with does that make sense? Has to do with like the fact that I've been trying to learn to kind of weigh everything as equal and like that I'm not the only person on this planet. Sorry about that weird ass cut you off, but we're gonna move on to the next question. But the next question was what was it?
What are you grateful for today?
Yeah. What are you grateful for today?
What are you grateful for today?
What am I grateful for today? I'm grateful
for waking up and seeing you.
Hey man, I'm honestly grateful. I'm late.
What?
I'm lateful. I'm grateful to have been seeing you these past couple of days.
Yeah,
it's nice. You know, it's cool because I haven't been seeing you at all lately.
Yeah.
You know, and we only really see each other to film the podcast, and we don't even film the podcast that consistently. But it's just cool that I get to see you.
Yeah, we see each other from the podcast, but then we just see each other instead.
Yeah.
We don't fucking from the podcast. But I'm also grateful that we get to record the podcast.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm also grateful to be able to like have so much time to be able to be creative.
Right.
Especially with the videos I've been trying to make.
Right.
And, like I love making them so much. I wish that I could just like keep fucking making that shit. I want to start making more YouTube videos.
I bet.
A lot.
Next question.
All right. Best movie or TV show you have watched recently? I have one before you. While you think of yours.
Go for it.
Mine is The Midnight Gospel. If you haven't watched The Midnight Gospel, then you have to watch it. It's a very trippy show, and it's fucking perfect for me. I fucking love shows like this, but like it's kind of like Adventure Time. I think the same artist who did Adventure Time or something like that, like a person who was related to the project of Adventure Time is also on this show. And it's basically this podcast that was created by this guy. His name is damn, I don't remember. But he's I saw him like what he looks like in person, and he's a real guy. He's 40 years old.
Right.
I saw him on the Joe Rogan podcast talking about the show, and he is basically just talking about all these different experiences like emotionally and a lot of the things that you can experience during drugs, during acid or mushrooms or DMT or something like that, and not only that, but he talks about very in-depth feelings that I don't know, that leave you very vulnerable. They talk about loneliness, they talk about accepting death, they talk about like these very, very like vulnerable topics. And the two people sitting with each other are both talking about very, very traumatic things with each other, and they they feel comfortable with it.
Right.
You know, so it's just really, really like fascinating to see. Like, and it's all a cartoon too, so it's like it's illustrating all these different events. And not even events. It's just like illustrating this podcast, these little characters, and it's like the story is still happening alongside the podcast that's already happening. So it's just like a really, really cool thing to watch. Even if you're just listening to it, you could even just listen to it if you wanted to. It's a really, really good show. I recommend it.
Honestly, I recently haven't found any new shit on like Netflix or any new or no, actually no. You know what? I don't know if you've seen it, but it's called Extraction.
Extraction. What is it about?
It's on Netflix. It's about so it's Chris Hemsworth. He's like he's part like the U.S. military somehow, right? Like a militia maybe. Yeah. And I don't know exactly, but so there's this Indian kid that gets there's this Indian gangster who has a kid, and that kid gets he gets kidnapped, and so Chris Hemsworth has to extract him, but it's like it's really action packed.
Really? Is it a show?
I can't tell you. It's just a movie, but I can't tell you too much without giving it away.
Oh, okay. I see.
Because like it's just like
sounds interesting. I was like Chris Hemsworth.
It's really good. Cool. It's really good. It's like a lot of action and like if you like action, it's really good for you. Definitely. So I would check it out. All right. And Community.
Community. Oh, Community. Yeah, Community. Y'all need to watch Community, man. Dude, like it's so fucking funny.
I can't stretch how much. I can't stretch how much you guys.
It's stress. I can't stress.
I know, but I can't stretch it. I can't stretch
it. Yeah, bro, it's so funny.
You're right. It was stress, but I meant to say stress.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I know.
I meant to say stress.
It's okay, man. It's alright.
I messed up.
Well, we don't
judge.
We don't judge here now. Of course not. This is the Clouds podcast, man. We accept everyone here. But that was really fucking dumb what you just did. No, I'm just kidding.
Stretch.
No, yeah, but it's a really funny show. You also definitely check it out. That 70s show, always you should be checking out.
Oh, dude, yeah.
The 70s show is so fucking good.
We're just like gonna shout out shows.
How I Met Your Mother, really good.
Right.
Love it.
But anyways,
I'm gonna say one more. Chill, bro. Chill. One more. I promise.
All right, fine.
Parks and Rec.
I've never seen Parks and Rec.
You should. It's good.
I tried. I couldn't watch it. Damn, I'm sure your outfit of the day. We can't.
I know. If you could go anywhere right now, where would you go? If you could go anywhere in the world.
I wouldn't go anywhere in the world.
You wouldn't go anywhere?
No. We're in the pandemic.
No. Bro, but if you could...
Nope, I can't.
If you could go anywhere right now...
That was a test. How you want me to like make me like say that I was gonna go outside?
And get canceled?
You want to get me like
say that
I'm gonna break the rules of the pandemic?
Oh my god!
Fuck that.
No,
I'm too fucking smart.
Yeah.
What's your favorite place to go, huh? Where would you go?
Where would I want to go? Probably.
I would like Paris.
Yeah, either that or something like Amsterdam. The Philippines would be cool.
Oh, fucking New Zealand, bro.
Oh, that'd be sick. Either that or something in South America. Like,
what about like Antarctica? Because you can like, not a lot of people can go there.
Huh?
Not a lot of people can go there.
Yeah, it's very like secluded.
Yeah,
you can't go over there.
It's kind of hard to get there.
It's hard to like go anywhere. It's like crazy. You have to like be. You have to be in a group of like 10 people
crazy,
for you to
bro.
walk around.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I wonder why.
It's intense.
I wonder why.
Did you know that in a really, really, I don't know where it's at. I think it's either in Antarctica or something else, but it's a really, really cold place. They keep all the seeds, or like all of the known seeds that we have discovered. They keep it in this bunker, this like seal type bunker that's probably it's listed as one of the toughest places to get into on the planet. And it basically holds all the seeds that you would need to grow any plant.
What?
Yeah. It's all the seeds you would need to grow any plant that you ever wanted. It's like it's in case like anything
what
happens.
Is that in case of
like in case like something happens to where a lot of the wildlife is dead or like a lot of the plant life dies out. We can replant it.
Oh my god!
And like keep the oxygen flow going and like and stuff like that.
Damn.
We can theoretically. What is the word? Whenever you like, it's not materialistically. It's manually. We can manually, theoretically manually, like control our oxygen flow with how much that like I guess we can plant. But maybe hey, I'm no scientist. I may be fucking wrong. Anyone that listens to this in the future or anybody that knows actually what the fuck I'm talking about, like. Like I could be completely fucking wrong, but it's a cool thing about.
All right, you guys heard it here first.
You
guys heard it here first.
Yeah, aliens are real.
Well, let's talk about that.
Actually, yeah, if you want to talk about that, but before I actually talk about that, we're gonna go into a quick break. And we'll talk to you guys in a bit.
Right.
We're gonna talk about UFOs, we're gonna talk about aliens, stuff like that. I'm not gonna talk about specific details. I'm gonna like reference a video that I watched, and you could go watch it yourself because I think they deserve a lot of that, like I guess traction. So you should definitely go check that out when we go talk about it. But here's the ad, and we'll see you guys in a bit. And that's how my uncle got pregnant. Oh, man.
Yeah. Did you know that this episode is sponsored?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
By who?
By Anchor.
No way. What is that?
Well, you see, Anchor is the easiest way to make a podcast.
Really? So it gives you everything you need in one place for free, which you can use right from your phone or computer?
Yeah. And the creation tools allow you to record and edit your podcast, so it sounds great.
Will they distribute your podcast to you so it can be heard everywhere like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and many more?
Yes, you can easily make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership.
Oh, so you can just download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get all started?
Yes.
No way!
Yes.
All right, hello everyone. So welcome back to the conspiracy portion of the podcast.
The conspiracy hour.
That's right. And we're going to talk about some aliens today and like some UFO sightings. If I actually have some news for y'all, I actually showed you the
exactly
freaking the video that was surfaced by the Pentagon that confirmed a extraterrestrial phenomena in the sky. The reason why they confirmed that it's a UFO, it's because it's nothing human-like. Like nothing could travel as fast as it was going, and nothing can hover in midair and turn itself. There's no technology on the Earth right now that can do that. They say that it could have been a drone, but it like there's nothing that they could detect that I guess it would be that big. Not only that, but something that could just travel so fast and stop itself.
Do you know how big they were?
I don't remember how big it was, to be honest.
Damn.
But if y'all want to go see the footage of that, y'all can go check that out. It's on. You can watch it on any news site. They released it, and I think it's been really, really quiet, to be honest. The news around it.
Yeah,
I feel like I haven't heard about it enough, or like because the first time I heard about it, I was like baffled. I was like the Pentagon just confirmed
what the fuck?
that there's something weird going on in our sky.
I feel like there's not enough traction around this story.
Yeah, it's crazy. And
what do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah, what's like your personal
opinion? I think that there's definitely life.
Yeah, dude.
Besides us, like you would be ignorant to think that there isn't. Like,
like there's literally proof now. There's literally proof.
Not only that, but like the UFO stories that like we saw, because I actually showed him a BuzzFeed Unsolved video talking about the Roswell incident, or like the Roswell crash site. If you guys remember what that story is, it's basically what made Roswell, New Mexico, as famous as it is. And like why they tie New Mexico to aliens, why they think that what is it called? Like that's why they think that aliens are here, is because like Area 51 is close to New Mexico, like in Vegas and stuff like that. So basically the way that it started, it was It was a UFO that and this had 600 witnesses. And a good point that was made in the video was that if you had 600 people saying with similar details that a person murdered somebody else, if 600 people are telling you that, I think, like, why do 600 people want to lie? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like some of them should be telling the truth, right? Out of those 600 people, some of them have to be telling the truth, and they all told this story in similar fashion. So there was 600 witnesses, about 600 witnesses that saw the same thing. And so basically, I don't remember what it was. What was it? It was so basically there was a crash site, and they saw those 600 witnesses said that they saw something fly and then something crash somewhere in Roswell, New Mexico. After that, they sent this guy to go retrieve something and like the police to go retrieve like the debris and stuff like that, and they noticed that it was a material that was nothing that was human. It's supposedly, to the person that was there when they ordered him to go to the crash site, he said that it was a kind of like the surface felt like plastic, like it was clear, and it felt like it was kind of like translucent maybe, and it felt like it didn't feel
really light.
It felt really light. It felt really light. It felt like the wrap in the pack of a cigarette. A cigarette box.
That's so light.
Yeah, and then not only that, but you couldn't bend it. You couldn't dent it. You couldn't do anything to it. Like they would put a sledgehammer to it and nothing would bounce off. And this is the person that went there. Is what he recounted. This is months later after everything happened, because a lot of this was covered up. And they confirmed that it was a cover-up, but they tried to say that it was something else, that it was a weather balloon instead. They also confirmed that the picture that they said was the quote-unquote weather balloon was fake, and they confirmed that it was a hoax. So there was a confirmed cover-up of the crash site.
Yeah.
Because not only that, but the files that were made when that entire thing happened from I think January to November of somewhere in the 80s or something like that, I think. After that, they disappeared. All the files disappeared. There's no record of them. There's nobody knows where they are. They just disappeared.
That's good.
There's no record of them at all. And in like, it's just crazy to like think that that's like possible at all. And like, not only that, but there was another that went over there, and he said that this type of metal, it was a type of metal that it was super, super thick. It felt like it was super, super thick, and it felt like it was really, really hard to break off. But there was a shard of it on the ground at the crash site. He picked it up and he said that you can malleably move it to do whatever you want, right, with it. And then once you let it go, and once he put it on the ground, after 1 or 2 seconds, it went back to its original form that it was on the ship.
The fuck? What the fuck?
And it said that it was the same. It had similar details. It was clear. It was clear. It was like almost translucent. It felt light, but it was very, very dense. But apparently, once you let it go, it turned itself back into the state that it was before. And they also said that a lot of people saw alien bodies, but
right.
That was apparently debunked by the government when they said that they used these dummies to test parachutes and shit. And they said that that's what it was. But the only thing that's weird to me is how I guess like those two happen to be next to each other. Like it was a weather balloon.
Coincidence?
Like the coincidence of like it being a weather balloon, and then them seeing also two bodies of something, right? Like now those parachute tests happen to be in the same place that supposedly a weather balloon was.
Yeah.
Right. Not only that, but they said that everyone, not everyone, but a lot of the witnesses, the 600 witnesses said that the bodies were like about 3.5 to 4 feet tall. But the dummies that they were supposedly using were apparently 6 feet tall. So like and a lot of people said that they were all about 3.5 to 4 feet to 4 feet long. So like there's
no way.
no way that it could have been those dummies.
Yeah, right.
You know, for you to pass a coincidence like that is kind of weird. And
but there's no denying it now.
Yeah.
Like there's like UFOs for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I've always felt like there had to be, you know.
And there was this guy who worked in reverse engineering reverse engineering like foreign things and like things that like were used by different countries to like for surveillance and stuff like that. Like they were taught to reverse engineer this. They were brought this thing, they said, and he said that like they ordered us not to talk about it. But it definitely was nothing of this nature. It was nothing of on the planet. Like I've been working in this field for a very, very long time. This was not human. Like this was not human at all. And like multiple people said that the feeling like, and the reason why I believe it is just because it's such a unique thing to like it in the similarities and like the fact that it was bendable metal and it was like almost clear metal, but it was very hard to break.
Right.
Like that baffles me.
And why would like government officials feel they need to like lie about that?
Yeah, I feel they need to.
Doesn't make sense. That would be a lie.
Exactly. And but that's mainly it. It's like it's very, very baffling to me, most definitely. Right. And I think next episode I'm going to try to talk about the Phoenix lights. Do you remember those? Yeah, right. Yeah, did you remember those? Yeah. Yeah, whenever they formed a V in the sky. Right. So there was multiple witnesses, and they said that as soon as it appeared in the sky, all these different places started getting calls saying that there was something in the sky. So multiple people saw this happening, right? And they all said that there was these lights that formed V, right? And they said that that because it was kind of foggy and cloudy up in the sky, it felt like there was something forming a triangle, but there was like light missing in the triangle. It looked dark. The triangle looked dark, but it still looked like there was lights around it. So like the lights would have been lighting this triangle up, whatever the fuck it was, but it wasn't. It wasn't lighting up anything. It felt like the light of that and the triangle, the grayish, blackish triangle were separated. Like there was nothing affecting that thing. You know what I mean? So like the light wasn't affecting it at all.
Right.
And it kept moving in that straight pattern. And they said that that's also one of the most compelling evidence like pieces that we have in history of extraterrestrial life.
Yeah.
And the craziest one that I believe...
have to get like more... We're going to have to get more in-depth in the next episode.
Yeah, definitely. Because the one that I want to get more in-depth with also is the one where like... I told you this one right before we started. I started talking about how like there was this guy who experienced an alien abduction.
Right.
And so this guy is completely normal. So they checked his history. He has no criminal record. He has no record of being of hallucinating anything or anything like that, being on any drugs or anything like that. So he was a pretty safe guy. And he was like doing some work like near a forest or something like that, and he and his friends all see this little golden flying saucer in the forest, and they see it just hovering. It's like a gold saucer is flying over the ground, is hovering. And they've never seen something like that before. So because they were curious, they went over, and that dude that I was talking about that got abducted said that he got way too close to it. He saw a flash, he fainted, and then he saw a flash again, and that he was in a lab and he got abducted. And I don't remember exactly the details in that, but I think I remember one where it was like he said that he one time woke up and there was a man there with blonde hair, and they almost looked like perfect human beings. Sorry about that weird call, but he did see aliens. Like he saw like these gray, 4 feet tall things that had very big brown eyes, and they were kind of like greenish color. They were wearing like brown overalls.
Brown overall. That's so weird.
Yeah, right. So then he also says that he remembers seeing, of course, like these like perfect human beings, and he also saw a woman and 2 other men And he said that they had similar features to the first man that he saw, and so did the woman. So like all these people looked remotely the same that were in wherever he was at. So that's all he remembers. And then when he came back, he says he brings them back to the site where it happened. And this is the thing that baffled me. This is the detail that fucking baffled me. So where he said that the spacecraft was, all around it, so he said that it supposedly started spinning around at very high speeds, and then there was a flash. So he said that before it took off, it caused something in the trees, because only on one side of the tree where it was facing the ship before it took off, they examined the trees, and they found out that the bark on one side of the tree that was facing the spaceship, the UFO, was growing bark 36 times faster than a regular tree. 36 times faster. That's significantly faster.
Yeah.
And so that's the most compelling evidence to me. I was like, that's insane.
Yeah, that doesn't just happen.
Yeah.
On a bunch of different trees.
The entire all the directions that the spaceship was facing.
It's like in a perfect circle.
Yeah.
Like that's not a coincidence, That's fucking crazy. Fuck, man. That's crazy.
So yeah, just wanted to blow your fucking mind with that.
Boom. But yeah, guys, we're gonna go ahead and sign off. Thank you guys for listening to the podcast. Make sure you come for the next one.
Yeah, make sure you come for the next one. Check out other episodes. Check out his album. Check out his music. His most recent single, Poison Honey.
Check out CESAR's most recent album.
Thanks, dog. Appreciate that. Thanks, dog. Appreciate that. Check out my new album. It's called Self Improvement. You can check it out on Spotify
and then
Apple Music on our platforms.
Get ready for the summer because CESAR is dropping some new music too.
I'm dropping some new music as well. Dropping a little EP, maybe. So get ready for that. On my birthday. So keep your calendars selected, dog. I'm just kidding, but I'm excited for that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for listening. If you listen to our music, and thank you guys so much for listening. If you listen to the podcast, you guys are awesome.
Yeah, thank you so much for your support. And remember, guys. Stay funky fresh. Peace out.
Peace.